All right, guys, welcome to the stream. What I've been planning on doing for a little while now is stream on a regular basis. Now, what I'm going to do is start off small. I'm going to stream every Friday night at midnight, Saturday morning, Friday night, and stream a little Star Citizen. And we're going to stream, and we're going to have a discussion. You know, any topic that you guys want to discuss, be sure to drop them in the comments of my video. And then what I do is I'm launching the game right now, by the way. I will review the comments and pick a topic that I think is something that I want to talk about. And then what we'll do is we'll talk about it. You know, hey. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these views because they take bandwidth. Leave the chat up, so if you want to chat, hey Rogue Man, what's up? What we're doing is, okay, last week we chatted about fuel. We talked about how I thought what I was planning on doing was traveling out to Microtech, right? And that was the main goal. And I flew out to Microtech. Hey, Joshua. How are you doing tonight? What we did was we flew out to Microtech, and we found out it was just a waypoint, just a dot in space. It wasn't a planet. I've heard that Hurston is actually a placeholder planet. It's not a real planet, but it's a ball, and you can land on it, and you can walk around. So what I'd like to do is travel out there tonight and just to see what that's all about. But in the meantime, while we were doing that, we had talked about fuel usage. And I talked about how it was impractical in... how do I say this? Not in reality, because this game's not reality, right? This game, but they're trying to make it realistic, right? So by making it unrealistic, whoa, what's going on? Mismatch? Good. Okay. What that basically means is I haven't updated my PTU. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Quit game. Boop. Yeah. Let's update this bad boy. It should only take a second. Go to settings, go to verify, go to yes, go to install, and it's doing that right now. Okay, so because I was saying that a ship shouldn't have to refuel 5 times to get from one planet to the next. I have tried buying ships in game. I did buy an Aurora. Not that I wanted an Aurora, I just bought it because part of the testing group wanted us to test buying, and I did. And I successfully bought an Aurora, and I successfully spawned an Aurora. But the reason why I bought an Aurora was because it was the only ship available. I went to Teach's shipyard, and I went there all week. All week I've been going there. Like every patch, shoot, they're on, what are they on? Z now? I mean, I don't even know what the patch is. I'll have to, or it might be X, Y. Yeah, it's got to be Z, because we just had Y. And every time they came out with a patch, was like every day. I went there, and there was nothing there. And then one time I went there and there was an Aurora parked there. I bought it. And that's how fast you patch the game. Okay, so my point is, we spent an hour talking about fuel usage, and we measured how far that you could fly with the Aquila, right? You could only fly this far on the map. I'm using this, and you needed to do this 5 times. I measured it out on my fingers, I have to do it like 5 times to be able to go from Crusader to Hurston. And that felt unrealistic to me. I should have been able to do that on 1 tank of gas. Fly from here to there. Truck stops, in my opinion, shouldn't be a requirement. Like, I shouldn't have to stop at each truck stop to get there. I should have truck stops scattered about the system that, as I'm monitoring my fuel levels, I could say, oh, I'm getting pretty low on fuel. I better hit that truck stop. Like I do today. When I drive to work, I know it's an exaggeration, or better yet, when I'm driving across country, I don't stop at every gas station I see. I only stop at the ones where I'm getting low on gas. Right? Okay, so that's what I was trying to say. And I was saying a military vessel specifically should be able to fly around the system at least once. Right? If it takes off from a carrier, it should be able to fly around. It should be able to strike the next planet over and make it back to the carrier. You know, that kind of stuff. And lo and behold, the fuel requirements have changed. It takes less fuel to travel. It's almost like they heard me. But it takes less fuel. The latest patch stated that the quantum engines use less fuel, and it requires less fuel to go from point A to point B. So hopefully, I don't know how much less. You know, if it's only half, that's still not enough. But it seems like my grievances were answered, and I feel like somebody might have been watching this video. Maybe, what am I doing? I'm trying to get a ship. Okay, that's what I'm doing. As you can tell, I'm at Levski. Since I'm here at Levski, why don't I just go to Teach's Weapon Shop? Hold on, let me check something. Yes, I am rocking. I'm rocking it. That's right. I feel like that should be our uniform right there, but we'll see. Okay, here's Teach's, and there's the elevator. Call the elevator. We'll go down there because it's not going to take that long. Okay, so that's a recap of what we had talked about, what kind of results we got out of that recap. Luckily, they made a change in the last patch, but I kind of wanted to talk about, I thought about this. I hadn't got very many comments. All the comments were positive. Nobody really said like, hey, you guys should talk about this, or hey, can we talk about this next week? I didn't get any of that, but I did get some like, hey, you know, good stream, liked it, liked the video, stuff like that. But that's not what I was asking for. But I'll take it. But what I was, okay, I did call the elevator, didn't I? This elevator takes forever for some reason. But let's call it oh, wait. There's no elevator. It just opened and there's like rocks. What the heck? Okay, I'm going to call the elevator just one more time just to see if it'll actually show up. But exploration, yeah, that's not real. That's one of those things that I would like to dream about, you know, think about in the future, and theory craft for that. That's absolutely a topic we could talk about. But there's something more pressing that I want to talk about. And this is just going to be like a 2-minute little brief little nugget, and then we'll move on to something else that I want to talk about. But I want to talk about, there is a streamer out there. He's not really a streamer. He's a YouTuber. Great guy. He's always positive. He has lots of information. Hey, look at that, an elevator. We're switching places. Okay, got it. And yeah, he seems like he's a really nice guy, very positive, has lots of good information and stuff like that. But this is a negative. This is going to be a gripe. Now, I'm not sending him emails or anything like this. Just me venting. That's all this is. Every time I go to look for something on YouTube, right? I type in, this, or I type that, whatever I type in on YouTube, because I'm looking for other people that might be talking about it, just to hear what other people have to say about it. I always get his videos populating, right there, which good on him, right? Because people are watching his videos. He's getting popularity and all that stuff. That's great. But the issue I have is not the popularity, because I don't care if someone else succeeds. If you become the biggest YouTuber in the universe, I don't care. That doesn't affect me. What affects me is what affects me is he repeats himself. He says the same thing in like five or six videos. He'll make 5 or 6 videos a day, and each one of them, okay, maybe not, maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe 3 videos a day, and they all say the same thing. Or he'll say something, which totally cool, but then he'll repeat. Now this goes for all YouTubers that do the same thing. They repeat exactly what I already know. That's what I hate, right? Okay, and as you can see, there's no ships here, so we're leaving. And it's not that I don't. It's not that I already know it, because yeah, I'm Mr. Everything. I know everything. I get that, but I mean, they put it out CIG puts information out in a reverse the verse, right? And then any YouTuber, not just him, will go in and they will take that stream and they will repeat it. Maybe not word for word. They're paraphrasing usually, but they're telling me the same thing. And it's not like it's original content. I don't consider that content, original content. I consider that to be parroting. Parroting. So parroting is not content. It's not what's the word I'm looking for? It's not intriguing. It's not mind. It doesn't make you think or anything like that. It's just basically, oh my gosh, he's saying the exact same thing I heard 15 minutes ago. And then I've actually gone as far as this one individual. I've gone as far as to, when I go to my searches, I put search for this minus this guy's name, because I don't want to see anything from this guy ever again. I don't want to see it. It's not that he's not a great guy. I don't know him personally. It's not that he seems like he's a nice guy. Seems like he's a good person. It looks like he's really passionate about the game, and he really wants to put out a lot of good content, But because I don't want to hear, because I already watch all the CIG streams, right? I already know what. why. I'll take any ship.
Unfortunately, our automated system is unable to access that ship at this time.
I can't get off this frickin'
Please try again later.
this rock because nobody can get any ships. I might have to get a vehicle and go drive around. See, there's the Aurora I bought. I just bought that. Watch them let. I can't get that either.
Our automated system is unable to access that ship at this time. We apologize for any inconvenience.
It says that all the pads are full.
Select a different ship.
This is what we're gonna do. Switch servers. See if I can't force me to switch a server or something. You know what I'm also gonna do? Yeah. I'm going to get out of this and I'm going to go to my desktop. There we go. And I'm going to go to my SSD. I'm going to go to Star Citizen. PTU. User folder. Delete. Blam. It's deleting everything. Try again. What's it saying? Need permission to what? Maybe because the game hasn't closed yet. Okay, hold on. Okay, closing the game out. There we go. Game's closed. There. Okay, now let me delete the user folder. There it is. All right, so we're going to get back into the game. Nope, going to close the launcher too. Close it all. Relaunch the launcher. Launch the game. All right. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say about that. Okay, I got on a rant. That's been bugging me for the last week or two, and I just had to get it off my chest. But there is something I did want to talk about, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Sorry. It had something to do with can't remember. Give me a second. I should have wrote it down or something, but yeah, all my volumes and everything are all screwed because I deleted my user folder. I'm gonna have to go into the menu and fix all that. I'll do that in a minute. It wasn't exploration. It wasn't the planets and the mission. I think it wasn't the economy, because we talked a little bit about the economy, I think, as well. We talked about ship costs. That was another thing we talked about last week, and how I think the ships should cost more money than they do. Yeah, because if you equate the ships, yep. So this button's not going to work. Okay, right. Because, yeah, music different. Yeah, I have to put my own button setup in here. Key bindings, advanced, control profiles. My control profile is not on here. Okay, so let me Alt Tab. Go back to my SSD. Whoops, wrong button. SSD, Star Citizen, PTU, and Mr. Everything's loadout. Okay, so let's copy that. Paste it into my control folder. Paste. Perfect. It's in there. Now we'll go back to the game. Control profiles. Not there. Okay, so let's back out of this. Go back into the options. I got to get that audio fixed. Look at that. Everything's maxed. I kind of like the music, but it don't need it to be that loud. Speech volume's good. Computer speech volume can be there. Simulator announcers, all good. Okay. I'm going to go to graphics. Everybody wants me to turn off motion blur. And that should be good. Ooh, sharpening. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's do that. See what that does. Okay, so now let's go back to the options. Go to key bindings. Go to advanced control profiles. There I am, right there. Boom. Okay, keyboard and mouse. And let's load those key bindings. Back. Perfect. Return to the game. Now when I press X, I get out of it. There it is. And I'm in the floor. Let's jump. There we go. Still got all my armor and stuff. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah. So since I can't think of what I was wanting to talk about, let's talk about exploration. What do you want to talk about? Talk to me about it, and I'll, got any questions for me? Drop me a question about exploration or something like that, until I can figure out what I was really wanting to talk about. I don't think it was missions or money. It was something that was just a simple topic. I just kind of wanted, it was just like a minor thing that I just kind of wanted to briefly go over. Hey, there's AI wandering around. I think that sharpening has really messed with my FPS. I'm gonna reduce that, as in turn it off. I'm not calling elevator. I'm taking a ship. Oh, yeah, now I remember. Yeah, with the flight mechanics. Okay, the flight mechanics that are coming out.
There, she'll be waiting for you in the hangar.
There we go. There we go. That's all I needed to do, apparently. Hangar 1. Oh, that's right. I got to go back a little bit. Hangar 1. Sweet. Deleting my user profile helped out a lot. Okay. Yeah, so the flight mechanics. A lot of things that are coming in with the flight mechanics. I am... First of all, I'm super excited about it. But I'm also worried. And not that it'll hurt the game or anything, because it won't. It won't. You could have potato flight mechanics, the game would still go on. But I'm worried that it's going to make jousting even more of a thing. Wow, it's dark in here. Than it used to be. There was a time when jousting was the meta, right? And which way is my ship facing? Is it facing this way? I guess it is. Love the camo. Yeah. Ooh. Did it accept my modifications? It did. Ooh, I got 8 missiles. That's right. 8 missiles on my saber and 4 Panthers. Hello. Okay, there we go. Got to back up. The flight mechanics. Well, I'm glad about the quantum fuel for sure. But the maneuvering thrusters, the left, right, up, down, the 6 degrees of movement, are not going to be strong. Which, in my opinion, I don't think they should be strong. I think they should be fairly weak. And so I agree with that. I'm super excited about this flight mechanic change. But what I'm concerned about is, because the maneuvering thrusters are going to be weak, what they want is to reduce the ability just to slide left and right, up and down. They want to reduce that, and when you turn, they don't want it to be just going exactly where you want to. They want it to be so that when you're check this out. Okay, they want it so that when you're flying, right, and you turn, you don't just immediately start going this way. They want it so that when you're flying and you turn, you kind of do one of these numbers and you slide. And so by reducing the strength of your maneuvering thrusters, you're flying along and you turn, your momentum is going so hard forward that when you turn, you still go forward with a little bit of change. That's called vector maneuvering. And Traveler does that extremely well. And guess what? This game's based on Traveler. I don't care what anybody says. It's a Traveler-based game. But Traveler does that really well, where you're flying in one direction at so many billion miles an hour, and when you turn your ship and you apply thrust in another direction, you take this forward and then you move it this way just a little bit. So instead of this direction, now you're moving it this direction, and and then you got to do that every turn. It's a turn-based game, so you do it every turn, and then you gradually get a vector that turns and goes in a different direction. It just takes a while. If you want to stop, you got to turn your ship around because your thrusters are in the back of your ship. That's where you get the majority of your thrust. Just like these ships that we have sitting in our hangars, you got these giant engines in the back and all these tiny little thrusters that maneuver you around. Those tiny little thrusters should not be able to stop you as fast as if you turned your ship around and applied thrust. You should stop way faster. And I'm hoping for that. I want that. But the problem is, what I'm going to see happening is people are going to dash at each other, firing their lasers, blah, 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 cannons, whatever they've got, and then overheating their weapons, and then flying past each other, allowing their weapons to cool off. At the same time, they will be spinning around, facing each other again as they drift apart, firing their thrusters to come back and do it all over again. That's what I see happening. What they want is you to be able to get behind somebody and with this gradual drift, be able to stay on their tail and stuff like that. But players aren't going to do that. Players are going to be flying. They will decouple. They will spin their ship around. They will kite you. So what I mean by that is they will be flying backwards, firing at you as you chase them. And then if they want to thrust, they can thrust and then joust you. And jousting is going to become a thing, You can't. I mean, you just can't get rid of jousting unless they. I don't know. There's got to be something in their head, something in the way. Maybe they don't allow decoupling. They don't allow turreting. If they stop turreting and they stop decoupling, then jousting will not be a thing because.
I know you just landed, but I kind of need to clear the area to make room for other customers. Sorry.
Okay. Give me permission to take off. Hang on. Let me ask for where.
You've already asked me that.
Oh, did I? I don't remember doing that.
Proximity alert. Starboard. Landing complete.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
I'm trying to, but the door's closed. I knew it. That's what I get for chit-chatting. Okay, this time I won't fail you guys. I will get in the ship and I will take off.
Unfortunately, our automated system is
There.
unable to
Should be
access
waiting
that
for
ship
you
at
in the
this
hangar.
time. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Okay, he said it was in my hangar.
Please try again later, or select a different ship.
Is it in this hangar? Is it in hangar 2? Okay. It should tell me which hangar it is when I click the thing. It says still hangar 1. Okay, it's on the pad in hangar 1. Okay, Mr. Everything. Tell me your thoughts about the new flight mechanics. Before I see anything pop up on the chat, I do like the new way they're going to do thrust. Right, you got to hold the W key down or whatever your throttle. You got to hold your HOTAS or whatever you got to hold forward, and that'll give you your throttle. If you let go or let it fall back, then it will throttle down. So like if I'm holding the W, I'll be actively thrusting like, and if I let go, it'll stop thrusting. It'll slowly drift back to 0. I don't know. I kind of like that. Or no, wait. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure out what they mean by that. But I know it'll gradually speed up as I'm holding the W. I can't like just assign a value because like right now I assign a value between 1 and 100 or 0 and 100 and then let go and it'll stay right there. Yeah, these hangars are dark. Even though I see lights, it seems dark. Let me get in this thing and take off. They didn't open the door, so that means they haven't given me permission to take off. This is an exercise in getting in my hangar and getting into my ship and take off. Also, if you guys are, what is going on here? If you guys are chatting, I'm not seeing it because I'm using Restream Chat. I'm also not seeing it up there. So what I could do is pull up YouTube just to see if I see anything different. Like this. Reply. See if that pops up. Okay, well, Rogue's on Twitch. All right, gotcha. Okay, so let's go back to the game. Let's ask for permission. You know, I don't like using my mobiGlas when I do that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the ship comms. It's so much easier.
You're free to launch.
Nice.
Proximity alert. Starboard. Launch complete.
Good luck out there.
Landing gear retracted.
Thank you very much. Okay, so let's just get out into space and let's head on out to Hurston. If they haven't fixed that, because it was a hole, I guess. They weren't limiting people's jump. They were allowing it to happen. They might have plugged that hole. Yeah, that's as fast as I can go right now. All right, let's see if I can. Yeah, see, current fuel, required fuel.
Hydrogen fuel at 100%.
Okay, so they're saying that you can make the trip from here to there in one jump. That's freaking awesome. Okay. That's exactly how it should be. And I'm CIG, you did a good thing there. You did a very good thing. It's out of range. It's out of range because of the sun? Maybe. Okay. So let's change our destination. If I go there... See, that's the sun might be in the way. That's what I'm afraid of. This is a truck stop. Let's go there. Or is it? No, this is the truck stop. I can't go through the planet. Oh, wait. I can go through the planet because it'll just OM1 me. Let's do it. It's going to OM1 me.
Quantum travel initiated.
Word. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm excited about the new throttle mechanics. The not having to worry about going to precision, not worrying to go into everything's going to be considered afterburner. When you're holding the afterburner, you're going to be burning past your max speed. There's going to be a certain speed that allows you to turn the best, and that's going to be marked. There's going to be a throttle for your engines where, like, you have a percentage 1 to 100, but then over here you're going to have a percentage 1 to 100 as well. So hypothetically, let's say I put my throttle, which I think is a bad word for it. I think it should be like power output or something. But if its throttle is 50%, right? If I put my throttle at 100%, it'll still only bring me up to half my speed because I'm only putting half the energy into my thrusters. And you can tone that down if you want to have more subtle controls and land like softly on a planet or something. You could tone your
Quantum travel complete.
power down. Okay. Now where is my part 2? Space is dark.
Quantum travel initiated.
And I got my coffee over here. Yeah, we just got this computer in at work. I work at Best Buy, if you didn't know. We got this computer at work that's got a i7 8700K, terabyte SSD, 2080 graphics card, MSI parts, you know, $19.99. I've been eyeballing it. But I probably wouldn't get it anyway. I got a 1070. I don't think I need a 2080.
Quantum travel initiated.
I can put that money towards something else. Like a Valkyrie. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, here is the trip. That's where we are. That's where we're going. I like it. But that's not coming out in 3.3 anyway, and it's not coming out in 3.5. It's coming out in 3.4.
Quantum travel complete.
All right. Now there is something else I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about release dates. A promise of here. Let's do this. Yeah. Ooh, what am I detecting? Nice. How do I up my scan range? I have it at 1%, 1 times. How do I change that? I'll have to look that up. No, don't press that button. Oh man, I almost exited the seat. Okay, let's slow my roll. Let's get out of scan mode. Let's slow down considerably. What'd you say? Did you say something? But either way, I'm going to come down here and go... there.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Roger that.
Landing gear deployed.
Looks like there's a ship on my landing pad. Store all. Kasaba. Yeah, we're going to land on this one. Yeah, look at that.
Proximity alert. Deck. Automated landing initiated.
We're not going in.
Landing complete.
I'm just going to refuel.
Landing complete. Have stay.
Ooh, 10. Looking at my quantum fuel there, 383. And now it is 583. Perfect. Thank you. Now I'm out of here.
Launch complete. Landing gear retracted.
Perfect. Why would you set this out of range? I'm jumping there anyway. I don't care. Watch it just go beep. Doesn't work. Yeah, I knew it. Dang. It's not letting me do it. Boo-hoo. Boo the who. Yeah, so, okay, my point is on... let's get out and walk around and we'll talk, because then I won't have to fly. Yeah, I don't like doing it through here.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Word.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, so what was I talking about? The release dates, right? They originally said it was going to be every...
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed. Automated landing initiated.
It was going to be every 3 months, right? And we were expecting it by the end of September or October 1st.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
And they stated that they're going to push it back till October 10th because of CitizenCon. And I'm like, and I think everybody is like, okay, that's cool. You know, you're going to push it back to the 10th. It's all good, right? And we understand you want to have a big release on the 10th and everything. That was for 3.3. You would expect it to go to Evocati, or what is this? Is this something I can... Is this an elevator or a hatch, or what the heck is that? What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, but yeah, go to Evocati or go to PTU or something, and then be released on the 10th. Well, it wasn't, right? And you know, nobody's really stressing over it. It's like, okay, well, it came out to the Evocati by the 10th, and they're working on it, and everything's really okay. But now it's November 3rd, right? In the meantime, in the middle of that whole, we're going to hold it back till the 10th, then they changed it and said, well, the planet's not ready, so we're going to put that in 3.3.5, which is going to be about halfway between 3.3 and 3.4. And people were like, okay, that's fine. At least it's not like last year when we had to wait a whole year for a patch. I'm not upset or mad at them, but I am disappointed. Like, it's like when your friend tells you that he's going to repay you your $10 and then he doesn't, and then you have to constantly bug him, like, hey, can I get my $10? Hey, can I get my $10? And then finally he gives you your $10. That's kind of the way I'm feeling is what's happening right now is We said it's okay, and now they're taking advantage of us. They should, in my opinion, this is me, and it's only me. I don't care about the bugs, right? I don't care if they give me a patch and every now and then I fall through the floor, whatever. I don't care if they give me a patch and when I shoot, sometimes I miss, or sometimes my lasers go off to the side. If it's a known issue or if it's a bug that I need to report, either way, it's good. I'm okay with that. What I want them to do is drop the patch whether it's ready or not. Isn't that what they said they were going to do? They were going to give us whatever's finished every 3 months. If it's not finished, they won't give it to us. I mean, it's that simple. If you can't drop it, then don't drop it. Those lockers must really be interesting. Hey, somebody left a backpack over here. It might have a bomb in it. Okay. So my point is, the next 3.4 is supposed to be by the end of December. 3.3 is not live yet, and it's the 3rd of November. So it's a full month late. It's not late. I'm playing the PTU right now. All they got to do is flick a switch and go live. What's up? Yeah, all they... Okay, Kasava. Yeah, so all they have to do is flick a switch and have it go live, and then... But I understand they want to continue to work on bugs. Well, guess what, guys? You're going to be working on bugs from now till the end of time. Because even 10 years from now or 20 years from now, if the game is still active and running, you're still going to be working on bugs. So you might as well just let it go to live. And then start working on 3.5. Well, which I know they already are probably only already working on 3.3.5. You know, I get that. But why can't you put 3.3 live? Because there are some people that have limited bandwidth on their internet, so they don't want to download 25 patches for PTU. If we're on Z, what is that, 26 patches of PTU? Yeah, I know it's not a whole lot of downloading, but still, there are people out there that they have limited amount of bandwidth that they can use to patch. So they don't. So what I'm saying is they don't load the PTU. They don't even bother. Right? That's what I'm saying. I wonder if one of these would sit better than the other. Nope, I'm canted off to the side. Whoop, nope, maybe not. Okay, hey, that's not bad. I am not on Discord. Yeah, I could jump on Discord, but yeah, I don't even know. I don't have. Yeah, I'm not on Discord right now. So my fear is that it's already mid-November. No, it's the 3rd. It's already November. By mid-November, it's kind of when we expected 3.5 to come out. And then 3.4 was supposed to come out at the end of December. 3.3.5. And mid-November, and there's no way. I don't feel that 3.3.5 could possibly come out in the middle of November because they haven't put 3.3 live yet, so they can't go to 3.3.5 on PTU, and that usually takes a week or two. So they are really behind. They're a month behind, you know. So if we just say it's okay, right? If we just say, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it, then we're going to get the exact same thing that we had last year. Is it okay? Somebody shooting the station or whatever. Is it okay for CIG to ignore their promise and say that we're trying to polish it and work on it and make sure all the bugs are out of it before we release it live? Or should they say, let's go ahead and just release it, even though it still has a bunch of bugs. Let's go ahead and release it to live, continue to work on it on the live server, because everybody's playing the PTU now anyway, except for the ones that can't. And I don't know. It's just, I have mixed feelings about that. I go both ways. I think that, yes, they should polish it. It's probably, I'm guessing the reason why they're not doing it is because it's easier to have a live server running 3.2, and then with 3.3 use, I don't know, dedicate resources to just work on 3.3 PTU. But it seems like they could get rid of the 3.2 branch, just ditch it, and go 3.3 live. And then start working on 3.5 in the PTU. I don't know. I'm not going to say it feels like a broken promise, because that's not. I don't really hold them accountable to any of that kind of stuff. They can work on it however they want. They know what they're doing. It's just the emotions that I have. It's a perception. It's a feeling that I get.
Sorry. You exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
Please do. Put it in storage. I'm okay with that. So, yeah. So it feels like I'm getting shafted. I know I'm not. I know that has nothing to do with it. It's like my left side of my brain is arguing with my right side of my brain, which is actually the other way around because this is my right side of my brain. But they must be arguing. Like my analytical part knows that they're working on it and it's going to be out when it gets out. But my left side of my brain is saying, how come it's not out, damn it? And so what's happening is not stress, but I have concerns, and I have doubts, and I have feelings that conflict with the knowing what's happening, and a lot of people are feeling the same way, and that's what I just wonder how you guys feel about that. I mean, I don't know. Are you playing the PTU? Are you not? Are you playing live? Are you even playing the game? Are you just watching me play the game, or or whatever? Okay, I think I'm gonna take a mission. Go shoot some bandits. It said they were gonna put it in storage. And I think I remember I was on pad 1, hangar 1? I was on pad 1, right? Where's pad 1? There it is. Do you have the PTU downloaded, or are you just playing 3.2? Because like right now I'm getting 50 frames. And I'm streaming. But that's, yeah, 3.2. Exactly. I had a horrible time in 3.2. 3.2, I was getting like maybe 20 frames on a good day when I wasn't streaming. When I started streaming, it would drop to 15 or even 10 frames. But on the PTU, that's why I want 3.3 to go live, is because there's people out there that are still on 3.2 that don't know how smooth Star Citizen can be. And that's not you, right? It's not your system, because you got a good system. I know, Rogue, you got a beast. It's their netcode and their optimization and their the game's optimization. So I say netcode, that's a broad spectrum. I don't mean it exactly as netcode. I know, because the netcoders are all like, he said netcode. But yeah. Still powered on? Perfect. Didn't have to power it on. Yeah, landing gear retracted. That's what I'm talking about. No, let's go. That's not the right button. Let's go there. Come on, let's. We're selling. Aha. What? Okay, well, either way, I'm going there. Security post. Spooling complete. Perfect. Let's do it. My understanding is Vulcan's been put on hold. Yeah, I still think they're using DirectX. Vulcan will be added later. I mean, I have both DirectX and Vulcan installed on my computer. But that's not it. I mean, when you get to when 3.3 goes live and you download it and you start playing, you'll notice you have huge frame improvements. Because of the object container streaming is in the game right now. Only local though, like client side, it's in. 3.4, I think it's going to go server wide. Yeah, so. Yay! A gas giant. Okay, now where's my next waypoint? Okay, map. Where are you pointing me to? Above. Okay, there you are. Oh, it went green. There it is. Come on. What? Come on now. Hook me up. There it is. Took a second. Awaiting spool. There we go. Let's spool this bad boy. I'm going to... Not really going to selling, but that's okay. I'm going to Port Korea, and I'm going to shoot some AI in the face. If they're there. They're not always there. I gotta... If the mission's available, they will be there. Nice looking moon. I can't wait for plants. More so, I can't wait for the fauna. Fauna. I don't even know what I'm talking about. There's OM1. Look at that. It like set a course for me automatically. Like all the different waypoints to get around the sun, to get around the planet. It's all set for me. I just have to pick my ultimate destination. And see the arrow? It's pointing off to the way, and it's saying turn over here, and there's a dot right there, and that is Security Post Korea. 4 out of 4 waypoints. Yeah, I think that's why they chose DirectX. Because more people than not already use DirectX. I had to specifically go and download Vulkan. Okay, so while we're out in space here, I'm going to see if I can take a mission. And see if that mission's available. Ooh, mercenary. Security threat. Combat pilots, no. Korea infiltrated, there it is. Liaison Officer Gibbs, all right, dude. I'm accepting your... I'm accepting. All right, let's... Whoa, I'm spinning. I'm spinning out. Okay. Let's go in and kill these bandits. Banditos. Now, if I get shot in the face and die, don't blame me. I blame CIG. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Hostiles remaining, 7 of 7. Okay. So at least now I know I got to get 7 of them. It's a man versus the world. 1v7. See, if you were in the PTU there, Rogue, it could be 2 against 7. Then it would be a fair fight. For them. Ha! No, I'm just kidding. No. Oh my gosh. Should I use landing gear? Sure. I'll land on the pad.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm coming for you. Did I detect anything? Sure, I'll use automated. I could probably do it manually, but that's all right. I love me some automated landing. Where's my power button? There it is.
Complete. Shields offline.
Shields are offline. Shh, we're hunting rabbits. That's what I wanted. Ooh, look at that. Let's put a magazine in. That might be good. All right, all that animation looked cool. I liked it. Let's try that again. Oh, he didn't take it out. He just looked to see if there was any bullets. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Look at the blue. Look at the blue. Okay, sorry. Look at that gun. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that gun. Okay. It takes a second to get spun up because it's a chain gun. Basically, it goes. So, it's a. What, did somebody just shoot at me? Or is that just a graphical glitch? Okay, here we go. Shh. Be quiet. We're hunting rabbits. Trying to be quiet. I'm trying to be quiet. Oh, sorry. As soon as I start shooting, they're all coming. Another ship is here. Hey, stop leaning to the right. What are you doing? Me and my one grenade. Guess I could throw a grenade, really. Crap, that's... Oh, crap.
No.
I only have one med kit. One med thing. I'm going to bleed out.
Wherever they are, they won't get away long.
Cool, they added voices. I'm going to bleed out. I see you over there. Let's reload. Oh, can I? Okay, I got 80 bullets.
Wounded!
You're definitely wounded, alright. Sorry. Oh, there's a dude. I don't think I can hit him through there. We'll give it a shot. Nice. I got more control on the rifle than I do, or the submachine gun.
Wherever they are, I want them.
My head's still wounded. I'm running out of ammo. Got 2 more mags, that's it. This one and one more. And there's 2 guys left. I'm going upstairs. Why? Oh, there's no free ammo in here. What? Where's my free ammo? Dang it. Okay, where's the med? Is there a med kit laying around somewhere? There used to be a little med kit right in this room here. There's none in there. Oh, damn, I'm gonna die. What is that? What is that sound? Thank you. Oh, I heard a voice. Heart rate. Oh, I'm running too fast. Okay, got it. Checking my corners. I bet she's in this main room right here. Maybe not. Oh, there's a guy. Now I'm really sucking. I'm dead. Knowing I was going to die, I just charged in. Oh, use V? Okay. I can't use V. I'm going to respawn where? Levski? Or nowhere? I'm gonna die. Yeah, that ticking sound, that like mechanical ticking sound, I don't know if that was like the ship outside firing or if it was just audio on a loop. I don't know what that was, but I did see a ship fly in. I'm on a black screen. Oh, there it is. Yep, back to Levski. I wonder if that mission's still even available. History. Accepted. Nope. I guess it's failed. This is not on accepted. It's on history. Plus bonuses? What is that? Like you get a bonus for each person you get rid of? Yeah, I should be wearing heavy armor. I don't know. Or I should have went in with my machine gun or a laser and not a machine. I should have went in with my submachine gun and not my light machine gun, because that was like bullets were everywhere. It was super hard for me to control where I was aiming. All right, well, that was basically it. We've been on for an hour and a half, and I just wanted to talk about a few things, talk to you guys about what we talked about last week, and then also have a discussion about flight mechanics. And also that it's annoying to me to watch my peers, my fellow streamers, that are lazy and they can't create their own content. They have to regurgitate what they hear on live streams. It just I'm embarrassed for them. It's that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that I'm doing any better. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's frustrating because I don't want to watch their videos because I know it's going to be all the same stuff I already watched. They're just going to re-say it in their own, and they're just going to tell me exactly what I've already been told with no opinion, if they would read it and say, and this is why I like this, or this is why I don't like that. That would be cool, but that's not what they do. They just read like a script, like as if they wrote it down, and then they read it back at you. I don't like that. Yeah, I know, right? I know, but I expect more from the Star Citizen community, and I don't care if you do it occasionally or if you do it like once a week even, but when you do it 3 times a day, over and over and over, and it always says the exact same thing, that bothers me. All right, well, it is 1:30 here, and I'm going to log out, and I'm probably going to go play either some XCOM or some War Thunder or something like that. So I will catch you again. Remember, I'm going to try to do this on a schedule. We're going to do this every Friday night at midnight for at least an hour. We're just going to have a discussion. If you want to talk about anything specific, make sure you put it in the YouTube comments, because I get notified anytime there's a YouTube comment, so I always have a chance to read all of those. So please do. If not, it's okay. I'll have something in my back pocket as a something we want to talk about, and it doesn't have to be something current. Like if you want to talk about exploration, or if you want to talk about plant life, or if you want to talk about wind, or just the color of the rocks, or whatever, all that's good. Yeah, if I reopen the one NAS, I will definitely reopen the Discord. That's still up in the air right now. I am, and it's going to be by invitation only. You know, people that I play with. It's not going to be like an open server for everybody to jump on. That was part of the. I can see into space from there. That's a bug. I should probably report that. Yeah. Yeah. You would definitely be one of the first ones invited, so Rogue, you've been really active, so don't fret, but I still have to think about it, whether I want to do that or not. I'm taking a vacation, you know, so. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming out and checking out this video, and I will see you next week, same time, same channel. Throughout the week, I might throw up some more videos. I'll see you then.